I'm actually live at this moment right now. George Lammers, here I am. I just wanted to come on to this YouTube. Oh, here I am, George Lammers. Great, fantastic day it is that the Lord has gave us today to feel blessed and enjoy another breath of air. I was watching the Boston theft in 1990 of March 18th. And I also bought a book many years ago about it, but I wanted to say that they don't know where the museum artwork is, the 13 paintings, and they spent over an hour inside the museum. you know, my belief is the paintings are in the museum. They never left the museum. They're in the walls, or they buried them in the ground. They got ashtrays with sand, and they fill sand in the ashtrays. Makes me think of that prison movie where the guy kept bringing out of a handful of sand all the time to the rec yard and made his own tunnel. And that was a famous movie. But who knows? Maybe they're pulling out sand out of the ground and throwing it in the ashtrays and went and put the paintings in the ground. But I got to say that in the book that this investigator wrote, who passed away, he's gone now. He said any paintings that he found, he was given 10% of the value of the painting. Now, they were offering $5 million reward for the return of the paintings for uh, the Isabella Gardner Stewart Museum, and that was what the museum was offering. But he was saying if he finds them, or any investigator would find these paintings, they would get 10% of the value. The value was 500 million. Well, that's 50 million. Now they're saying that the paintings are worth $1 billion. So if they went by what uh, the finder's fee would be, that for these private detectives, etc., or whoever found them, they would claim 10% of the value. But the museum's offering only 10 million. So the museum's offering 1% of the value of 1 billion. However, I think that if I would find paintings, I'd be satisfied with the 1% out of the 1 billion. But they say that investigators, they get 10% of the value of paintings that are returned. So I believe that those paintings are sitting in the Isabella Gardner Museum in Boston. They never left the museum. They in the ground. But anyways, that's what I believe. Here I am in my workspace, and here I am working on my piano lessons. Uh, I was also working on, excuse me, my one painting. Then I was working on this one, getting the pattern on it. This one here is going to be done soon, a couple more days, and it's going to be done. But I got to say that I'm here in Schullevik. I got that. I'm a ZZ payer. I have that business, the Schilderheim and then I've got Porky and Friends attached to that. And I have to say, fantastic. And I'm listening to Steve Harvey on Facebook. I have to say, check him out. Check him out. He's a man of God that believes in the Word of God, and he believes that's how he's prospered. So you stand strong, no matter what it is that you may be going through. It might be a sickness. Stand strong. Definitely get into the Word and the Word of God, and look for the words of wisdom in there. Look for where God will shine something to give you enlightenment. But here I am. I want to live in a castle one day. I don't know how, but Martin Luther King said, "I have a dream." I got a dream. I'm going to live in a castle with all ladies. That's my goal. That's where I'm going. And I love paintings. I believe I showed you this one. This painting here is very old. I mean, it's really old. It's I got another one hanging up here on the wall over here. It's old too. I cleaned that thing. It was so old. Uh, you couldn't see between the roof of the haystack and the hay. I cleaned it. Now you can actually see through it. It's fantastic. Now I gotta take my time and I'm gonna patch up the frame. I gotta wash it down because someone spray painted it with a spray can, an aerosol can. But it's a very old frame. But I'm gonna keep it the way it is, and I'm gonna wash it down, and then I'm going to patch it up, and then I'm gonna paint it, prime it, and then paint it, and then put a nice layer of luck over it. I won't do the gold flake because then the gold flake will um, fill in some of the cracks, and I want it left the way it is. Those cracks, I want those cracks to be left the way it is. Um, it's not often that you have a frame like this that old, so for me, it's definitely a blessing. You know, a lot of my paintings uh, have this mark on them, and or this one here. Yeah, that's one of my marks right there that I put on my paintings in the corner. Usually, in the bottom right, I've got one where it's right in the center. But fantastic. You know, I got some very old paintings, and I got paintings I paint. As you know, I got paintings that I've bought, and I'm working on a web shop. I have porkyinfrance.eu, but I'm working on a web shop just for my paintings, and fantastic. You know, I believe I'm going to even add some American stuff in there too. Most definitely, most definitely, because you know I used to read a lot of William W. Johnston Western books, and there's a lot of history there. So I will definitely be putting some paintings in there from the United States of America, Canada. I have to see. Um, yeah, the Indians, you know, most definitely. The Indians, they would have some very nice paintings too. I'd have to say that for sure. They go back a long time in Canada, so most definitely. But I'm excited for the future. As you know, I'm sitting here. I got my microscope there where I can see the COVID-19. I got the camera. I got to pick up one attachment for it. Uh, Waiting to one day to go get me a 4K TV to hook up for because I need the pixels, and the 4K gives me enough pixels for what I want to do with it. Then you know, I got my medical chair right there, and way I'm going, you know, way I'm going, and then I got this old lamp. I got two lamps. One's really old. It's cast iron, and I mean it's heavy. It's heavy. It's like a cannon. Uh, Then I got this other one. It's not as old. It's aluminum, but it's heavy too. But I have to take the paint off, restore it all, and I have to say, fantastic. I look forward to doing it. I got some off bite, super off bite. It ain't doing it. It's not doing what it says it's supposed to do. So I have to get the heat gun and then use the heat gun. Listen, everybody, I'm going to go, and may you have a blessed day. And tomorrow's a new day. Do your best, and God will do the rest. George Lammers.